y'all, this is Sheek, and this is a special edition of The Bee. And again, I'm here with Miss Ajae. Go ahead, tell people who you are, and just, everything that you've been doing here at Bodied Bae Aesthetics.
Yes. Okay? So my name is Ajae. I'm the owner of Bodied Bae Aesthetics, a local day spa here in Atlanta, Georgia that specializes in all things body. We do post-op care, mommy makeovers, laser lipo, lipo shots, filler, Sculptra, anything you could think of to get your body right, tight, toned, everything we're gonna do for you, okay? So definitely make sure you stop by. We're located in Smyrna, Georgia. We would love to have you. You don't have to have a perfect body. You don't have to have a post-op body. You don't have to already be fit in the gym 7 days a week. We come as you are, and we're gonna make you the body that you dream.
Okay, so Ajae is going to start to prep me. So tell us a little bit about the first process that we are doing and everything that it entails.
I got you, girl. So my girl told me she want to work on her stomach. She wants to lose a little bit unwanted stubborn fat. So we're going to do cavitation, 40K cavitation. What the process of that is, we're going to go inside with the probe. It's going to be non-invasive, so it's just over the skin. It's going to melt your fat cells, and you're going to pee it out through your lymphatic system. So the only thing you're going to feel is like an uncomfortable sound in your ear, but you won't feel any pain, any heat, anything like that. It's just literally non-invasive at all.
Okay.
Okay, excited?
I'm very excited. I've been trying to get my body together. I go to the gym.
Yes,
I eat right.
That's our perfect client. Yes. We want you to eat right. I tell people all the time, this is a partnership.
Okay.
So you do your part, we do our part. Combined, we give you the body goals of your dreams.
How often should you get this done?
You can get this done every 72 hours, but I always recommend once a week.
Okay, once a week. We're gonna do a little challenge for a month, y'all. We're gonna see what we're gonna do, how this is gonna turn out.
It's gonna turn out great because she's that Bodied Bae, okay?
Okay, yes.
So what we're gonna do right now is use ultrasound gel. This just helps this glide on a little bit better so you don't have any internal burning. Okay. It's gonna be a little cold.
Okay. Ooh, he's coming. Oh.
People always say, it's like, I'm getting an ultrasound. We're gonna turn the energy up. Like I said, you're gonna hear a sound in your ear, but that's about as uncomfortable as it's gonna get.
Okay.
You hear that sound?
Oh, that's it? That ain't nothing. So tell us a little bit about how you started.
So honestly, I didn't know what I wanted to do when I first moved to Atlanta 6 years ago. I knew I wanted to be in the entrepreneurship field, but I wasn't sure. I'm like, I don't have patience for lashes.
Okay.
And I can't do hair. And literally, I was on an Eventbrite one day, and I seen this class. And I was like, this looks interesting. So I took the class, and I was not a believer, guys. I was not a believer. I'm like, this stuff doesn't work. Like, you mean to tell me these little machines can help people lose weight? I did not believe it, but I spent my last $2,000, and I was going to make something shake.
And where are you from?
I'm from Ohio.
Ohio, okay.
So honestly, that's how I got started, and then I fell in love with doing it on my clients and them, like seeing their results and seeing their confidence come back to them and like them falling in love with their body again, and I was just hooked. Okay. So here we are 5 years later.
5 years later. So when you were in Ohio, what were some of the things that you were doing prior to, starting your business?
So I went to school for communications, so I wanted to be a journalist.
Okay, yes. Atlanta's the place to be for that.
So when I was in Ohio, I was trying to pursue that path. I wanted to be on the news. I wanted to do things like that. I was doing photography. I was interviewing my local rappers in my city. But I wasn't in love with it like I thought I was when I was in school. In school, I thought that was like the end-all, be-all of what I wanted to do, but it just didn't have the same passion when I moved.
Okay. And when you moved to Atlanta, was it hard to like navigate after you took the class, or do you feel like you were able to just kind of fly through Atlanta and you made it work?
It was definitely a hard transition. After I took the class, it still took me about 6 months for me to afford all the equipment. So I just used to save up every check by check. And my room literally was filled with Amazon boxes.
Oh, wow.
Because I was just buying stuff periodically here and there as I could. And then I finally got my suite, and I didn't know anybody. So I had to boost all my Instagram posts to get clients. So it wasn't an easy transaction at all, but persistence. I feel like that's how I got here. I was persistent, and I just kept showing up. I kept put myself on all platforms, Groupon, ClassPass. I was on Facebook, Instagram. I was always talking about my business. TikTok came out. I started doing TikToks. So it was just being persistent.
So you use social media a lot to kind of promote your business?
Social media. I used social media solely to promote my business at first because I didn't know anybody here.
Right.
So it was like I couldn't ask my cousin to shout me out, or it was solely had to be on having strangers come support me.
So when you started, as far as like networking and things like that, were you working with, I don't want to say average people, but were you networking with or working with people that you knew, or were you getting like some celebrity clientele? Because you know Atlanta's the
Yeah.
place for the big names.
Okay. I didn't start getting celebrity clientele really until last year.
Okay.
So starting off, I had a lot of, everyday people supporting me, post-op clients, postpartum mothers, older clients who feel like they, haven't been taking care of themselves, especially after COVID. I feel like a lot of people felt like, they were stuck in the house for so long,
Yeah.
and they let themselves go, and their normal routines weren't like hitting the same way because they was in the house this whole time. So people who was going to the gym every day or eating right every day stopped doing it because now they're stuck in the house.
Right.
So I feel like that's really what catapulted my business.
Okay.
How you feeling so far?
I love it so far.
Okay.
I'm like, it's a little pressure.
Okay.
But that's the point.
That's the point.
Okay.
We got to get them fat sales.
Exactly. So like you said, this is like a partnership, and if you're not following up with the routines, you're basically not going to
See the results you want. Yeah. So if you leave here right now and go get a 6-piece wings and go get and take a shot and do all that, then defeats the purpose of what we just did. Because everything we do is going to be non-invasive, so that means everything we do is going through your lymphatic system. You want your lymphatic system to be clear. You want to drink plenty of water. You want to be able to drain this fat that we're melting, because otherwise, what's the point?
Got it. So how do you continue your education when it comes around being having a med spa?
I take classes religiously. There's always going to be I never want to ever think I'm the best at what I do or that I have the game on lock, because there's new techniques coming out daily, especially overseas, London, UK, Dubai. They're way ahead of us. So it's important to stay, on top of what they got coming out, because you take their classes and then you can kind of put yourself in a more, a better approach here in the United States.
Right.
So I like to stay active on my classes, see what's new, what techniques and methods are coming out, be active on TikTok, YouTube, and then go to the source directly, take their classes. So I just like to stay educated.
And it seems real easy. Like, I don't know, it just seems real easy as far as like, of course we have the challenges of starting the business, but what were some of the challenges you faced, like just kind of growing up, that made you want to
start a business?
Yeah.
I feel like I grew up in a single parent household. My mom, I watched my mom be the breadwinner, take care of all of us. And I just knew I wanted to be different. My aunt was the first boss that I ever witnessed. She was like at the head register at the BMV. So I used to go to bring her daughter to work day with her, and people would just fall over my feet. Like, do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? Do you want to do that? And I'm like, oh, if this is what being a boss is, I want this.
Right.
Like, this is the life I want. So I feel like that really motivated me to want that for myself as well. And then after I graduated college and I did enter the corporate world, I realized that wasn't for me. Like being looked down upon or feeling like you have to jump through so many hoops just to further yourself in a company, for them to belittle you anyway. It's just, and especially being African American and a woman in the industry I was in the transportation industry. There's not many of us there. So that already was a lot to deal with. So I just want to create my own lane and somewhere that people like me can feel comfortable being at.
I love that. So what are some tips you would give some people that would like to open a med spa?
Stay down, because it's not easy. This is something that you have to gain trust from your clients, because you're doing something with their body. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I used to get discouraged because I used to see these type of spas pop up everywhere. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh, everybody and their mama's doing this. Like, and that was very discouraging, but it's a difference between doing it and really doing it.
Right.
So stay down, be consistent, educate yourself often. You cannot feel like you're the best at what you do. You have to keep educating yourself. Even if it's Tiffany from down the block and she's doing a little bit better than, ask for help. Ask what she's doing. Ask if she got any classes. Educate yourself, being persistent, staying down, and position yourself as a leader, because you want people to trust what you're doing and trust that you know what you're doing. This is not a fast money grab business. Right. You have to know what you're doing. You have to know contradictions of the body. You have to know if your client's the right candidate. You have to ask these kind of hard questions to know what's best for your client, because it's not a one-size-fits-all.
Now, if you have like plastic surgery or anything like that, could you get something like this done?
This is perfect for plastic surgery.
Okay.
So, post-op recovery is perfect for body sculpting, because you have to maintain your results. I tell people all the time, just because the surgeon's job is about 65%. The post-op care is the rest, is the remainder. So you want to make sure you're getting your massages, cavitation, wood therapy. You have to keep up the results because your body will revert back, or if not, get worse.
I like that. So how long does this process typically take just for the service alone?
About 20 minutes.
Okay.
And then you'll be draining your fat out for about 3 days.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So that's like the exciting part to see, like, oh, wow. It's
Now,
actually coming out.
sorry. Was it hard to start a we went, like, what did you have to do to start a med spa? Because I know a lot of people say you have to have, you know, a degree in nursing or something
So
of
you
that
have to have
sort.
at least a medical director on your staff, which is like a doctor.
Got it.
You have to have all your credentials, your business license, your LLC or your S corp. You have to have all the paperwork, insurance, all the good stuff. So it is a lot you have to do, and it's costly. So you have to be willing to spend some money before you start even making the money.
I hear that.
But when you believe in a dream, you know you're gonna do what you have to do.
Do what you have to do.
How you feel so far?
I feel good. I feel the warmthness.
Yes.
So, you know, that's the burning of the fat,
Yes.
y'all. So
You're doing so good.
Thank you. Do most people get uncomfortable with this?
No, sometimes for this service, the most part people feel is the sound. They don't like the sound.
Okay.
But other than that, it's like, okay. It's like a little belly massage.
Right. So, what advice, not advice, let me see. So where do you see yourself in about 5 years?
A mogul.
Mobile?
A mogul.
A mogul.
Yeah. I see myself at the trajectory I feel like I'm going. I feel like I can be one of those people that have multiple spas around the world and employs a lot of people that look like me and give them a path to becoming their own success story as well. I don't want to just have success for myself.
Right.
I do want to help people like me. I do want to help Black and brown girls and put them in a position to be leaders in their community and help their family and be the first generation out. I'm really passionate about that. So I see myself owning a couple spas and maybe doing mentorships and like captivating the attention of the younger generation and, you know, putting them in a position to be like me one day.
Right, right. Because it seems like you have a lot of confidence.
Thank you, girl.
You definitely do. No, you doing, okay? We did the walkthrough, and I noticed you have like a classroom type setup in the back. What do you mainly use that space for?
So we do really for our team space, but we also do classes.
Okay, what type of classes?
Body contouring classes, anything I offer, honestly, besides like the stuff like nursing injections and stuff like that, I will teach you how to do. Branding, marketing, scaling your business, all kinds of stuff.
This feels so good though.
Yes.
I'm like, we went to the gym this morning, so I'm like, hopefully I see my waist snatched by the end
I
of
feel like,
this,
honestly, you can see a little bit of results now, but I'm going to let you see when you get off the table. Cause
Oh, really?
I'm really excited for you to see.
What you think, cameraman? No. Okay. Outside of being a business owner, what are some of the things that you do?
I'm trying to find my hobbies, girl. I feel like I dedicated so much time into being a business owner. It consumed my life. I'm trying to find my hobbies now.
Do you have kids?
I don't.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
You
team,
young.
no kids. Yeah.
Let's
I'm 30
go.
years old, girl.
Girl, me too.
Yes.
But still, like.
You have kids?
No.
Yeah, see,
Not
you
yet.
like me.
We outside.
We outside.
I love that.
We a different type of generation.
Okay. Why is it that you decided like not to have kids right now and, you know, really focus on your business?
I want to break a generation curse that I see a lot in my family of single moms. No shade if y'all see this. Love y'all. I just don't. I don't want a broken family. I want a 2-parent household. I want an equally yoked household, and I don't want to regret having my kids. So I want to be who I want to be first before I bring them into the mix, because it's not their fault if they come, and I'm not happy with my life or my circumstances. It's not their fault if I feel like I got to struggle, because right now I'm doing good for me.
Right. Right.
Can I support kids? I don't know. I'm doing good for me though. Like I can wake up in the morning and be like, I feel like going shopping today. Cool, I can do that. But when it comes to mouths to feed, I don't know what that would look like, because I never did it before.
Okay. I mean, so when it comes to dating in Atlanta, what's that like for you?
Horrible. I hate it. I'm trying to be an optimistic girl.
Yeah.
But it's hard. I feel like dating in Atlanta comes with a lot. It comes with a lot. I don't even want to say all the stuff that comes with on camera. But I feel like I'm trying to be optimistic because I do believe in love. I'm a lover girl. I can fall in love in 2.5 seconds, honestly, is the problem. But I want a husband. I want to be married. I'm going to believe in that regardless. Maybe he's not from Atlanta, though. Maybe he lives somewhere else.
I was
don't
gonna
know.
say, do you see yourself in like what other cities would you see yourself
I
in?
want to have a spot in Dallas, California, and I'm thinking, as crazy as it sounds, Utah.
Oh.
Because it has a lot of like mountains, and that'll be a pretty scenery. But I also want to be in London.
Okay.
So,
well, you will be.
Okay, so maybe I'll have a man in London with a nice accent.
That's good though. You gotta think high. You gotta think big.
Yes, reach for the stars.
Do you think like you found your community here in Atlanta though, overall?
It's a give and take because I found a lot of good people, but I also ran into a lot of bad people.
Trust me.
So I feel like, you know, it's a 50-50. I found great people that are propelling me, like my PR manager and my assistant and things of that nature that believe in me and they're backing me and they want the best for me. But I also met some frenemies and some takers.
Yeah.
So it's just like, but I feel like that's going to be anywhere you go. Anywhere you go, you're going to meet the good with the bad. So I'm just embracing it all.
Okay. And if you could work with 3 people of your choice, who would those people be?
Like body clients?
It could be like if they were to be your like brand ambassadors and you could create content with them.
Okay, period. Megan Thee Stallion because her body's T.
Okay.
3.
3.
Okay, so definitely Megan. Tiana Taylor.
Okay.
Body T again. And I feel like she's actually, like, they're both committed to their fitness. So they'll be great ambassadors. One more. Of course, Queen Bee.
Yes.
And that's just because, you know, her body is T, but she's the queen.
I love that. I was going to think Lori Harvey.
Oh, yes, Lori Harvey. Body T. She be in Pilates.
Yes.
You're right. That was a good choice.
Yeah, she's a good one. I love that for her. Okay, y'all, so we're going to finish up this a little bit, and then we're going to jump back on here. Okay, y'all, we about to get started on the what?
We're doing EMS sculpting.
I'm scared of shit.
This is the one that gets the bays going, okay? So this little machine right here is so powerful. It's the equivalent of 20,000 crunches. 20,000. 20,000. Okay? So you're going to feel it. It's going to be the equivalent of going to the gym.
Okay.
It is for the tough bays and tough bays only. But the results are chef's kisses. So you're going to feel your muscle contracting. I would say in the beginning, it's going to be a little rough to handle, but after 5 minutes, your body should adjust.
Okay.
So just try to stay in there with me.
Okay.
So we're going to start you at 75%. I'm not going to do too much on you, girl. That's your first time around.
Okay. We're going to build up.
We're going to build up. Yeah. So I do want you to see a little bit of results, so I'm going to start you at 75.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, it just shocks it?
Yeah. It's basically working those muscles that you would do if you was doing crunches.
Is this what contractions feel like?
Just relax your body though. Relax your body.
Okay, I'm
breathe
trying.
through it. Breathe through it.
And people do this for 30 minutes?
Yes, 30 minutes. Some people do it at 100, girl.
Y'all.
How do you feel?
I mean, right now it just feels like, I don't know if it's a contraction. It feels like a contraction. It feels like I'm stuck in a crunch position. Yeah. But it definitely feels like it's waking up some muscles that.
Tomorrow you'll literally feel sore like you went to the gym.
Good, because I don't work tomorrow.
Okay.
So. Oh wow.
You're doing so good.
Okay. I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna have to build up to 100.
Are 75 too much?
I mean, I'm.
You want to turn down a little bit?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good. I'm gonna get through this one.
Okay, period. Yeah. We gotta fake it till we make it sometimes.
Here comes the next one.
Here comes the next one.
Yeah, I feel like this is like, so my sister just had a baby.
Okay.
So I was working her through her contractions. So it was like, all right, here comes the contraction.
Okay. Like now you know, you can tell her, okay, I felt you.
Yeah, it's like 10 seconds.
Okay.
Okay. So walk me a little bit through about the maintaining after this? Like, I get the nutrition part is really big, but what else should we?
So after this, because you did cavitation and you did this, so what you did was drain your fat, and now you're doing is toning and tightening. So what I want you to do is drink plenty of water. That's important, not only because you're supposed to drink water on a daily basis anyway, because you want to make sure you're flushing out your lymphatic system. Because again, you're draining your fat. So you want to make sure that you're helping your fat assist in going through your pee and get eliminated. Then you want to wear a waist trainer.
Okay.
While your fat is liquefied, it's easier to shape the body.
Okay.
So you want to put that waist trainer on so you can get that hourglass shape that you're looking for. You want to be active. I tell my clients they don't have to work out. I'm not have unrealistic expectations for everybody, but at least being active 20 minutes a day. That means walking, working out, doing crunches, doing squats, whatever it is to get your body going, because it all boils down again to the lymphatic system. You want to have that active. So working out, maintaining a great diet. A diet doesn't have to be just salads, and just don't go doing fried foods, drinking sugary cocktail drinks, doing those kind of things. You want to just be mindful what you're eating. Okay. If you are going to drink a glass of water before every drink. And just overall, just making sure you're maintaining those results. So doing these things on a daily basis is going to make sure that you're not wasting your money here and not getting the results you want to see.
And how much do these treatments normally cost?
This is about $215.
Okay. Oh, that's right.
Okay.
Now, can you use this on other areas of the body?
You can use it on your butt too.
Okay.
It's the equivalent of squats if you can do it on the butt.
So can you do it on your legs?
I mean, unless you want a muscular,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. And you know, again, we do a lot as entrepreneurs. You know, between maintaining the space, between maintaining our health.
Okay.
What's the importance for maintaining just our mental health overall?
Overall, as entrepreneurs, I would always say take time for yourself. Like yesterday, I literally had a self-care day at home. I got my hair done. I had IV drip come. Just because you get burnt out. I work 7 days a week. I'm always business. And if I don't have a cup to pour from, this whole thing fails. It dies. So I have to remind myself that it starts with me. I have to maintain myself. I have to maintain my spa days. I come in here sometimes and do my stuff for myself too.
That's
because I have to understand that it's not just about catering to other people. It's about catering to myself too. So I like to come in here on an off day and just like get my little robe on. I be walking around here like with my little snacks and my water and be like, let me do this service, because it's very important to feed into me as well before I feed into everybody else.
I love that.
Thank you.
So anything you want to tell the people, some things, just something that you've learned that you want people to know out there?
About entrepreneurship, I guess I would say it's not as glitz and glam as people put out there on social media. I feel like I wanted to be a girl boss really bad, besides my aunt, is because social media was like, girl boss, it's so easy, girl boss. And that is not the case. If you're in it, you have to be in it. Like, you have to be willing to sacrifice love. You have to be willing to sacrifice family. You have to be willing to sacrifice friends, because it's deeper. People are not going to feel you when you're working at this level. They're not going to feel you. They're going to feel like you're not there for them. They're going to feel like you're putting stuff above them. They're going to feel like a lot of things. Even personally, I'm dealing with everybody thinks I made it.
Right.
So the way people treat you when they think that you made it, it's like, why you treat me like that? Like I'm a stranger. Like somebody you just seen on TV or something like that. I'm the same person we grew up with. I'm the same person so I'm dealing with having to figure out that path and like still being me, but understanding, yes, I elevated, but I'm not a different person. And some people I can't take everybody with me. Right. I can't take the whole hood and be like, come on, guys.
Hello.
Come on.
And you want to so
bad because it's like, I did this for us.
And they support you, but it's like, you can't.
You can't. And that's the hardest thing I'm dealing with right now is understanding that this journey wasn't meant for everybody to come with me. And I can't keep climbing up the ladder with one hand and dragging everybody behind me with the other, because I'm falling down a couple steps. Right. Trying to do that. Like I'm climbing, going down a little bit. Climbing, going down a little bit. So yeah, the journey's hard, but we're going to get through it. I feel like it's just a learning process. I love what I do. I really do. And I love who I'm becoming. So for the my future self, I'm willing to sacrifice this feeling that I'm having now.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sitting here like, I was doing some tapping noises and some, I don't know what the hell.
How you doing? How you feeling?
I'm good.
Can you still do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like 100 probably would have been like, all right.
Yeah, too
All
much.
right, yeah. Like, let me build up my muscle. And
I can't do 100. I was going to do 100.
Oh, yeah. This, I mean, shoot, 75, you going to feel this.
But I want you to see your results, because we said we're going to do a 4-week thing.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, I want you to see it. So, I didn't want to start you at, like, no 50 or like that, because you're going to, like,
I ain't feeling it. No, I want to feel it.
Yeah.
I want to see exactly what you're doing for clients, because I do think it's important.
If you're going to be behind it,
yeah.
I truly agree with that, too.
And I feel like, for me, I like to really maintain my body. So, you know, I never really looked into non-abrasive,
it's okay, girl. I know. Look, I know.
Non-abrasive
body contouring.
Body contouring, and it's always something I looked at, not as a bad thing, but just like, okay, you know.
But it's a lot of skepticism in that.
Yeah.
Like I said, when I took the class, even I was like.
And why do you think that is?
Because I don't know. When she was teaching us, I'm like, she's like, the machine does this, and I'm like, you're willing to tell me that for ages we've been dealing with weight problems, but these machines are going to magically take it away. So I was very skeptical at first too. So I never get offended when people be like, does it actually work? Because it's like, does it actually work?
Okay.
But it really does. The only thing, the name of the game is being consistent.
Yeah.
You have to be consistent. This is like not a one-stop shop here. Like, even if you get lipo shots, you got to come back for another round. Even if you get stuff like that, you got to come back for another round. You have to be consistent. It's like going to the gym. You don't run on the treadmill one time and then see the results. Even getting plastic surgery. You don't get off the doctor's table and be like, oh, don't have anything else.
No, you got to come back, probably.
You got to get your post-op massages. You got to get your care. You got to wear your faja. It's just a maintenance thing. Nothing you do is going to be immediate results. Nothing in life. Nothing. So this is the same thing. It's just a different alternative.
Now, do you provide like some of the merch as far as like fajas and
fajas? We got fajas, waist trainers, slimming gels, everything you need to have a successful transaction and making your bodies happen. We're gonna have provided for you.
Okay. Listen, y'all. 4 weeks, okay?
4 weeks.
I'm gonna be 130 again.
Okay. We're gonna really set that goal. We really are. We're gonna show you her process, because it's definitely possible. She's literally wants to lose 20 pounds. That's nothing.
That's nothing.
That's nothing.
We got that.
Okay. So I'm gonna let you relax a little bit.
Okay.
And I'll be right back.
All right.
This like this. This like this. Make it as tight as you want to. Then you're gonna do the bottom one. This like this. This like this. And then you're gonna bring it all together with the middle. So you're gonna make it as tight as you need to. So. Okay. Bring it all together. It's gonna be tight.
And we wear this to sleep?
You can wear it to sleep if you can breathe, baby.
Okay.
But if not, wear it while you're running errands, as you're working out. This is the one.
All right, y'all. So we just finished up my service today. Yes. Again, what did I get done?
She got cavitation, 80K cavitation, and EMS sculpting. My girl took the EMS sculpting like a champ. Okay. I was surprised, okay?
So I'm excited to see what this transformation is going to look like. We got a little special something for y'all. So make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all follow her.
Yes.
We're going to put everything in the bio below. And we just can't wait to see all the success that you have going on in Atlanta. And, you know, I just want to say congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you for coming in. I can't wait to show you guys her results. Stay tuned, and we look forward to more.
Yes.